G'day legends and welcome back to the episode of That Slot Car Bulletin for a Tuesday. We have got plenty to get through. BRM, REVO, Scaleauto sent me an email with their January 2024 releases. No surprises, we knew all about these items, but it's good to see that they are available for January and much, much more. As always, a very big thank you to you at home for tuning in regularly. And of course, the official new sponsor, Slot. Check out their socials link below. But let's get stuck into your Tuesday bulletin. So let's kick off your Tuesday bulletin with Scaleauto. The team did send me an email with what's available in January 2024. No surprises here. All these items we've seen, we've known about them. We'll get into the list. The list is quite funny. You'll see why in a tick. We've got the Porsche 911 GT3 RSR 24-hour, car number 93. We've also got the Porsche 911 GT3 RSR 24-hour, car number 93, but the race version. So you're going to see a bit of a theme as we go down the list. Another Porsche 911 GT3 RSR 24-hour, car number 94. And guess what? We've also got the Porsche 911 GT3 RSR 24-hour, car number 94, you guessed it, in the race version. Moving on to some Formula 1990s to 97, the high nose car number 1. We love this, we've seen this. I think I used it as a thumbnail a couple of weeks ago. And we've got the sister car number 2. Love these. I think any of these liveries in that era are incredible, so I hope we see some more. On to, I think, my pick of the bunch. I'm a Porsche guy, but I do love the NSX GT3. This is the blank pan, I probably said that wrong, Series 2018, car number 30, Castrol livery. And you're gonna guess right, we've also got the same car, but in a race version. Next we've got the, I think we've got two more. The NSX GT3 GT Masters from 2028, car number 9. And you guessed it, also a race version for car number 9. And finish off with some aluminium hubs, 16 by 10s, and they're the Air Masters. Moving on to some 124 news from Scaleauto. They've just released this on their page, I think yesterday, the Facebook page. This is for the home series 124 scale. We've got the Corvette looking good. We've got the Porsche, probably my favorite, if I'm being honest. BMW. We've got the Dodge Viper and the Mercedes. So there is a swag of Scaleauto news to get started on today's bulletin. So let's jump over to Scaleauto Trick. We've got 2 videos to share. First is 2 times Ford Pumas having a crack around their home track. These are 4-wheel drive. I really do want one of these. Yeah, I'm going to pull the trigger, I think. I'm a big fan of 4-wheel drive. I love the look of these cars. Next, a brand new car that we spoke about just recently, the new McLaren Golf 720S, also hitting the track. I did say last news bulletin to definitely keep an eye on their socials. They're putting a lot of their new cars around the track, so when they do, I'll bring it to you. But there you go, 2 videos from Scaleauto Trick. Next up, we've got FlySlot giving us a little bit of a hint. I do like these. We've got the movie poster. It's the Audi versus Lancia movie poster. Are we going to see a movie series on this, or are they going to do those exact cars that are in the picture? Or is it just a nice post that Rafa put up on his Facebook page? I don't know, but I like it. I'm a big fan of Audi. I'm a big fan of Lancia. We love rally. Yeah, so maybe there's a bit of a fly hint in here. Next up, some BRM news. We're talking Escort Mark 1 ×3. We've got car number 19, which is white, red, and black. This is the Pepsi livery. Onto car 225, which is your blue and white. And probably onto my favorite is car 235, the pink and green. I do like that. It stands out. It's a different looking color. Big fan of the Pepsi, but I think I'll take car 235, please. And we can't talk about BRM without mentioning the Datsun. I cannot wait for the 240Z. 3 liveries here, car 46, car number 3, and car 33. Massive fan of a Datto. I'm a huge Datsun fan. I hope we see this in the REVO slot range and vice versa with the 510, which we'll talk about again today. But there you go, the Datsun 240 in 124 scale. I cannot wait. So talking Datsun, let's talk Revo slot. They have released some more pictures on their Facebook page. Almost, I think they're saying the official pictures for the catalog, I guess you can say. We've got different ways you can buy these cars. 3 liveries, of course, all individual. If you want to collect them individually, you can get the twin pack, which I've definitely pre-ordered from Show Us Your Slots. I pre-ordered it from them straight away. That's going to sell out, I reckon. I think they're all going to sell out. And probably my pick of the bunch is the white kit, because you can make whatever you want. And I'm really considering buying a white kit, trying to find some 3D printed parts I can put on it, maybe a front mount intercooler, wide body kit, and make a real cool street car out of it. So there you go. I did mention this car to the team about 2 years ago. I went back over the email and thought, well, that's a long time ago. And I didn't know they were going to make it until obviously recently. So I'm so glad they did, because this car will sell out. So if you do scream, they sometimes do listen to what kind of cars you want. And I'm so glad that we're going to get some 510s this year, and I reckon they're all going to sell out. So jump on them. Next up, Lamar Miniatures with an absolute piece of art. Now, I did receive this in an email a couple of weeks ago. I did want to wait until we had better pictures of it, and here we do. It is the Chenard, and I think it's Walker. I've probably said them wrong. Car number 9 and 10. They have left the factory, so they're going to be available very soon. If you are new to the hobby, Lamar Miniatures makes some very beautiful cars, almost like works of art. One of my favorite looking cars in my collection is a Porsche from them. Doesn't perform the best, but I didn't buy it for that. It is absolutely stunning. So these look good, coming out very soon. If I can get some more news from them about some more releases, I will. But I think these ones actually might be a winner. Next up, we've got some 143 news from SCX Scaleauto. We don't get enough 143 news, and I don't think we get enough SCX news, so it's good that I can share this with you. It's on their Facebook page. First up, for the compact track, which is 143, we've got the banked curve. I think that'll be awesome on any 143 track. Bank curve I had on my bigger size track, so I do think they're pretty cool. Next, we've got the crossover. Yes, you must have a crossover if you do want to overtake when it comes to analog. We've got the double loop, so it looks like they're double singles. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, you're going to get some speed going around those, I think. Next, we have the track extension set. You've got 4 corners, 2 long straights, and 2 short straights. And to follow up, we've got the lap counter. Again, really good to see some use for these guys. Would love to get some of their product down here. We don't see much of SCX anymore in Australia, so it would be good to get my hands on this. I have tested some of their older compact cars about 2 years ago, and I was very impressed. So check out SCX. So that's a wrap on the Tuesday's edition of That Slot Car Bulletin. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to At Home for tuning in regularly, and I do try and bring you as much news as I can. And a very big thank you to the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. I have been under the weather this week. I'm trying to get on top of it, so I will get some filming done soon. We've got a lot still to do. The shed, I'm getting some plans done to try and extend it so I don't have to take up any floor space. So there will be some content around that. I've still got some Show Us Your Slot videos to do. I've got some tracks to build. I'm very, very busy. And I've actually purchased some stuff that's just sitting there waiting to be reviewed. So apologies, the last week and a half I've been a little bit crook, but we'll get on top of that. But as always, at That Slot Car Guy, and I think Rumble, TikTok, of course, YouTube, the Facebook group, and I think that's about it. But be safe, take care, support your local, and if this is the kind of content you like, hey, consider subscribing. Bye!